welcome back to Mexicali Fish Keeper. Hey, today I just wanted to show you guys something I'm working on right now, or something that I've been actually working on for the last couple of days. As you guys know, this tank above here is where I have my blue acaras, and right below it is this other tank. Let me go ahead and turn you guys around so you guys can see. And here I have I believe it's a 54-gallon tank. It's 4 foot wide, but instead of being like 21 inches tall, I believe this one's only like 16 inches tall, but it's 18 inches wide. So it's not set up like your traditional 55-gallon. But in here, because it being so low, when I had initially set up these angelfish in there, it was not a problem. As a matter of fact, when I bought them, I didn't realize they were going to be veil tails. As you can see, their fins are pretty long. And if I back up, especially the golden one, you can see his trailers almost touch the bottom and the top of this tank. So being that I was able to get some few extra tanks, one of the first things I knew is that I needed to get these guys out of here and give them a little bit more room height-wise. I know long-wise they have a lot of way to move back and forth, but I just feel like as far as their, you know, from the top of their fins to the bottom of their trailers, they're kind of tight in here. So my plan is to get them and move them to where the goldfish were at, and I want to put them in here. Remember, the goldfish went from up here to this 65-gallon down here, so that's where they're at. So now that I've got this one I think it's 21 inches tall, so it's going to give them a lot more room to be able to, you know, as far as from the top to the bottom, to be able to move more freely. This one's only a 36-inch tank, but I'm not concerned too much for the length, because I'd rather have them have the height and not feel restricted by that. And if I did my research correctly, they're not done growing either. So they still got a little bit more to go, so I want to make sure they have that room to be able to swim around and turn around in there. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. I'll go ahead and get these guys out of their tank, and I'll put them up there, and you'll see them once they're back in their new home. As far as what other livestock I'm going to keep with them, I'm not totally sure yet. I still have some options because I do have some fish in here, but we'll figure it out. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and get these guys out of here, and I'll show you what they look like once they get to their new place. So as you can see, I've already moved them in over here. Right now, they're a little bit stressed out from the move, and you can tell because you see how those stripes are kind of faded away, and they look kind of discolored, and they're only sticking to that side of the corner. But now that I'm looking them in here, they actually look pretty small compared to the tank, which is good, because that's going to make sure that they do have enough room to be able to move around, and you know, they'll have this whole tank to enjoy. And you know, just wanted to provide something better for them. So I'll keep you guys updated as to how it goes along in here. I'm still not done necessarily scaping this. It looks kind of barren the way it is. I might have to get some more plants, or wait till I do another large trimming, and use those to go ahead and plant this tank. But for right now, these guys are here. They're a little bit stressed out right now. Their colors don't look the best. So I'll let them get used to this tank. I'll go ahead and turn off the lights, and we'll see how they do. I'll probably take another video tomorrow real quick, and just to follow up on these guys. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you. Here's the angelfish tank. Now that I've let it settle down for a couple of days, you can see the angels are acting a little bit better. Their color's starting to come around. I ended up moving in here my rainbows. I have dwarf neon rainbows and a trio of basmani rainbows, and I think I'm going to keep them in here for a while. I do still have a 55-gallon that I need to set up, And that one, I'm not exactly sure yet what I'm gonna do. I kind of like the rainbows in here with the angels. I'll see how that progresses. I also have a small school of the glow tetras, and I also added some autocyclists in here because when I first put them in here, the whole backside and side panels of this aquarium were all filled with brown algae, and it looks like they've done a fairly good job of cleaning it up. The reason I know is because if you really look down in that substrate, you can see that auto poop from them cleaning up those panels. So this is what it's going to be, the angels, I guess, permanent home for now. You know, things always do change depending on what happens, what other aquariums either I acquire or not. So this is what the final outcome was. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy what I'm doing here, and also feel free to share it, and I shall see you guys soon. Thank you.